How's it going, guys? We're back in Motortown. Gonna make some, quick money to start with, and then we're gonna get into something a little different. Have we got? Yes, we have. We're just gonna do a real boring 20 fuel. So, I'll get on the road. And, I don't like that camera. There we go. So, we're getting close to the end of the season. In fact, this will be I'm pretty sure the last episode that we invest into vehicles for the season. One more thing. Get some money. I mean, we can already afford it, but we're going to get the Lomax. Just going to do this to quickly make some money to afford the basic upgrades that we need. And we're going to get on to moving some vehicles. Of course, my timing is impeccable. Most of the vehicles from Dassa Harbour are currently being delivered by others, so we're going to have to go from Jeju, which is, I mean, on the one hand, it's less money, so not ideal on that, but it doesn't also involve a massive time lapse to get literally anywhere. Not all bad. Money's going to be meh, but it'll be a bit more interesting. Boing, boing, boing. It's, interesting. No, I got nothing to pull that with. In fact, what's more interesting is the fact that it's still attached. Those trailers tend to go boing. Alright, let me in. This gate takes so long. Let's just use this here. We will roll up on the wrong point. Grab our 20 fuel. The contract is indeed signed. I mean, 4,000 plus the 58 from the contract. Let's see if I can put this. In fact, I know I can't. Let's just park out of the way in the meantime, just in case anyone needs to get here. Turn that off. Hop out. We're off to here. Select is that button there. Boing, off we go. We're just going to do this to what do we got? Repair quickly and despawn it. We will, however, change vehicle. Let's get our FL1 out, which is actually a little bit damaged. I don't know what I did to that, but I did something to it. Yeah, someone is... That was interesting. However, we need to back up to this. Out, run to here. We are going to buy it. Thank you. It is... Oops, let's push the right buttons, shall we? Thank you. There we go, we have a Lomax. It's actually possibly even in the right colour? Not quite, not quite. We're going to have to repaint it. Let's go through the I mean, they widened the bus doors, but, you know, these truck bays, I mean, you know, I fit just. Probably going to get, there we go, there it is. Lomax, paint, let's just start with the important stuff. No, so we can go like that, or we can go like that. I think we'll go like that. Yes, we will do that. Let's actually get off the controller and use the mouse because it's so much easier. Parts. Extra parts. No. Utility. The ramp. That's what we want. There we go. So much extra space. What's this other one? That too. We have 50,000. Suspension. Through that, and what can we afford? 300s. Brakes, brake power. I can put 150 on. Do I have anything that I can sell in here? No, I don't. Oh, brake power, 150 it is. And we're down to 30. We are broke. We're going to despawn that. And we're going to back up into there. We're going to despawn that. So, yeah. We've got a tanker. Yeah, no, there's nothing there for us. Let's go find some stuff. We are now in the negative money. Spawn that. We are now even more negative money. And let's get even more negative money. Get that. Book. Raise the landing gear. And there we go. Let's go see what we've got down here, shall we? What have we got? We have got 3 little things, which we're just going to stop here, handbrake on, turn the engine off, and get out. And tilt. No, I've never used this on controller before. It's an interesting setup, but works well enough. There we go. We are, let's just get a bit more stability, put the landing gear down as well. Where's that going? That is going to luxury. That is going to that one. And that is going to that one. So, honestly, good enough. I need money. You were going the furthest, were you not? Yes, you were going the furthest, so we're going to. Your details. You are front engined? Cool. So you're going up on the front. Up we go. Oh boy. You even crunch. Oh well. There we go, that will do. And let's get this strapped. Just going to bounce between, don't mind me, using controller and keyboard. It's a lot easier. And then this was going to start a mechanic. You are also front-engined. Oh, this thing turns badly. Well, slowly. We go like... that? That will do. That will do. That will do indeed. All four wheels secure. And you're going to the luxury dealership. And where is your engine, good sir? Also on the front. Alright, that works for me. This isn't going to be the best money, but hey. Ooh. Oops. It is, however, less of a time lapse, which is always nice, isn't it? Go, everything is strapped. Yes, it is all strapped. Tilt up and fold. We're going to be able to do this properly. No overhang or anything. Get that. Fold it up as it's supposed to be. Close that. Put that up. Go. Get in. Big brake on. And we want to go to here first. So, set waypoint. That'll do. Some damage, but that's hardly surprising. That'll be our last drop off that I scraped. Get the lights on. And more importantly, let's get that set up like that. Alright, Mr. Autopilot, don't screw it up. Thank you. Look at that. Gonna get some damage on the way, but not much I can do about that. However, yeah, I will catch you as we get to the luxury dealership. Well, the autopilot doesn't seem to have damaged the cargo, so that's something. However, I'm on a corner, so let's not take over just yet. There we go. Thank you, bud. Yeah. Oops, one too far. Now that I've taken over, watch me wreck it. Alright, let's see what money we can make from this. Are you going bus? Or are you just like... Yep, it's just panicking because I'm here. Okay. Let's go. My favorite way to do this is the long way around. Takes a little bit longer, but it's a lot easier. Try not crash the truck. Seems that what little what's the word? What little upgrades I actually managed to get to the truck were enough. That will do. How we get back here? Actually, what we got? Tilt. Tilt down and unfold. It's a little bit easier. Cool, because that was the one I wanted to drive, wasn't it? Yes. All right. Off we go. Oops. Oh well. That didn't affect it at all. I mean, it wasn't much. Did upgrade our wrecking. And more importantly, we have $10,000. Next one. Just down the road. Nice part of this is I don't need to just, you know, constantly speed things up. Because it's just down the road. Oops. Didn't re-engage that. But yeah, this trailer is going to be, the last, I think it's going to be the last piece of equipment that we purchase for progressing this season. Everything else that we purchase from here will be to get Season 2 started. Haven't exactly decided what we'll get for that one, but if we're going to be doing off-road stuff, it's going to be stuff like that. Alright, where are you going, bus? Come on. You can do it. Let's see what we end up with wrecker-wise level. Because one of the things that does go off-road is the British Wrecker. Oh, whoops. I just blanked on the fact that we needed to stop at the whatchamacallit. Honestly, it's going to be easier just to go back rather than load and unload. At least it is only just up here. point I could just probably park across the road and drive it across. But I need to turn around anyway, so... Oops. Let's run everyone over at the bus stop. There we go. Get out. Why am I trying to push my... Well, everything. Use control panel. There we go. Down we go. There we go. That one. That one. Get in. Get in. Oh, no, it wasn't going to there. It was going to the, funnily enough, taxi place, but good enough. There we go. All yours. It's, yeah, 43. And I don't know why I'm being so fussy about doing this, but do it properly. And onwards. My 1% on the damage. He's rather happy. If you're watching my surrounded stuff, you'll have seen me encounter him many times, undead. In fact, you'll recognize all of the characters that you can be in this game, because they're all on that too. And good. Engine off, out we get. Why am I doing that? On, and those two buttons. Let's have to... I think we're going to have to do some more of this. Oh well. This is not the greatest place, but it will have to do. Already damaged. What's a little bit more? Come on, there we go. Little hot hatch. Oh, it's actually enough suspension travel. That didn't go as bad as I was expecting. 3%, 10 grand. Let's go. And just fold this up for now. I don't think we've taken long enough for the long haul ones to have come back. But I mean, could be wrong. No, there's not. But no, it's not. Because we've got, you know, a full range to pick from here. Because that's what we've just dropped off full of respawned. Is it Dumpy? Oh, yeah, an Air City. That is actually, those could be quite nice to. Those could pair up quite nicely, some of those bigger vehicles. Let's get some fuel though, because that's only half a tank. Roll up into here. Handbrake is on. Nope, that's... Can't actually... I wanted to check my stats while we do that, but we can't. Well, actually we could. Jump out and then do that. Our wrecker is 44. We need 50, I believe. But let's just get this out of here. Do I have an angle kit on my truck? Something to think about, I guess. But not the greatest parking, but hey. Let's use this to despawn it. Assuming that we can. We can. Max, goodbye. So, back up here we go. FL, from forward we go. Here, and we want the low max, and then we jump into there. Hook, and back out again. Get into the car. Sorry, the truck. We'll go check these bigger vehicles, shall we? Because we've got a couple of trucks. Who knows, they might go into the both to the truck shop. They'll just... Handbrakes on, engines off. Let's just drop the landing gear. And drop the loading ramps. Right. Go for more of a heavy haul. Not going to be amazing. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Let's check. What do we got here? You are going. Okay, I did not realize. Huh. Where's that one gone? That one is... Oh, it's only gone up the road. I'm not too interested in that one. And the CUDA is going up there. I mean, that one's interesting. It's a long haul if I can find... Where is Mr. Dumpy going? You're going up there as well. Where's the bus going to? Namwon? Get in there. Drive. No, that's going over to there. These are weird. I think we're going up the hill. Yep. I can't see anything for it. We're going up the hill. It seems to be more zoomed out than that normally is. Up we go. We're only getting 2 on here, so I'm not going to get cute. I think that's where I want it. Yes, I'll be able to strap that down quite well that way. Shouldn't do anything stupid. Shouldn't. Now, who was going up the hill? You? Oops, get in, then open map. No, you were not. Was it you? Yeah, you're going up the hill. The old valet mode doesn't quite have it in it to do the old handbrake turning, so we'll have to do it properly. That's a little close. There we go. Just excellent. All nicely strapped. Can I? Probably not. Oh, look at that. I can. It's just enough space to legitimately tuck that under. We'll go like that. There we go. Down it sinks. Got a full tank of gas. Let's get it turned around. Come on. Come on. Ooh, it's not liking it. Conveniently, both are going to the same spot, so it just means we can do this. Autopilot has it. Let's just make sure everything is secure. Everything is secure. Spaced nicely, and honk honk. So we are there, and they're both going up there, so I will see you in a very, very cold place. And here's the snow and ice. I think I'll entrust it to the autopilot anyway, as slow as he is. He's less likely to spin out. Wonder how much we're going to get for this, because while they're bigger things, I don't know if they pay any better. The distance isn't overall, well, it's actually worse than the last lot we took. We got about 10,000 each for those, so let's see how these ones go. Once we get around this little bit here, I will take over. In fact, right here. I can control that gear so he doesn't up and down. Taking out his power with 4 gear changing. Right, now we can floor it, just get that. What's the best way to go about this? Oop. Try and do a rather interesting U-turn. Come on, into reverse. There we go, thank you. Alright, this should work for us. This should work. Just give ourselves as much space as possible. Be about there. Pop the handbrake on. We don't need the engine on. And we get out and use that. Unfold. And then tilt down. Look at that. The system works. And we will get the first one unstrapped. Look at that. We pulled off the road well enough that even the AI doesn't matter. Well, doesn't concern us. Well, sorry, we don't concern the AI. Let's get the right words together, shall we? Nice. Nah, it pays way worse. Actually, I wonder, has anything respawned down here? Kinda, yeah. So, if we felt like doing another one, what am I doing? Unstrap. Get into despair, thank you. Every time. It's just like, it doesn't despawn, doesn't despawn. I ask it if it's going to despawn, it despawns. Yeah, it was pretty terrible. We're not doing that again. So, honestly, actually, I can't even be bothered. Let's... where do we have? Ghost and truck. That'll do. Change vehicle. Bring this over here. Repair it. Change vehicle. Bring our truck back over. Oh, it didn't need any repairs. So we have a bit of money. We've got that. I think I'll either pause it here or do a second bit of recording for some more stuff once we find a nice lineup, because it could take a while. Either way, I'll see you once I find something to move from A to B. That did not take very long at all. I got 3 cars. Managed to prang the back to loading them. Everyone is going to the same destination, so we've got that. Just make sure it's all... Ooh, sort that out. Yep, we're all good. Let's go. Get on the road. It's going to be a long haul. This is going to be a massive time lapse, but hey. This should get us our wrecker plus some decent money, which will give us the option, if we want to, getting that Brutus wrecker. But let's get on the road on this almost the... In fact, I don't think you can get a further journey than this one, because, yeah, that's quite a ways away. Yep, that's nice. Let's get... So here, we'll get it around this first corner, just to speed it up a little. And now, Mr. Autopilot, you can have it. Make sure he's moving all right. He is. Jake brake is now on. I'll see you in a while. was a drive that took a bit. Gonna be the power of time-lapsing for you guys. So that is quite the distance. What was it, 33-kilometer drive. But we're here just as it's going nighttime in game. Glad I topped up the gas partway through. Because I don't think we would have made it. We might have, but it'd be pretty close. It wants there, so we're going around the back. So we're out of the way nicely. Around we go. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting corner. Seems that the autopilot managed to damage something on the way. I don't know what, but meh. Such is life. Might have been easier just to use that part, but oh well. Here we go. Stop, handbrake, engine off, and out we get. And lower the ramp. That, you know what? I think it deserves a picture, because that is... yeah, something like that. Who knows? Take a couple of pictures, because look at that. That's ours. That is ours. Anyway, let's get these things unloaded. 46,000. Unstrap that wheel. This is probably going to be the damaged vehicle as well. Well, it was already a bit damaged because of that little crash that I had loading it, but... oops, a bit more damage. 5%. Oh yeah, 37,000. Ho ho ho. More importantly, that is definitely... well, assuming that the Brutus only needs 50 rec level, I think we're going to be good. Money-wise, this will be okay. Let's see how damaged this thing is. Go this way, so we can get everything. That was barely damaged, okay. 42,000. Maybe I pranged the Mini somehow. Right, down we go. Oopsie daisy, this thing does very, very sensitive turning, funnily enough, in reverse. Nope, another 40,000. Very nice. Go there. But, okay, so that brings us up to 57. You know what, let's just... no, let's not. Yeah, that is quite a bit. We have made some money. We're still going to need more to get founded for the next season. But with that one, that's us done for today. I'll see you in the next episode.